Hi, Dougie Bird here with Stuart Grimes from Doug Bird's Tackle World. How you going, Stu?
Yeah, very well, Dougie. How are you, mate?
I am fantastic, Stu. We are talking fishing this weekend.
Yes, we are.
We are. So, guys, we'll quickly run through the weather. So, I just had a quick look then. Now, it's changing every 6 hours. So,
Yeah,
just don't take this for granted. We'll just tell you what they're telling us right now as we speak.
that's right.
Okay, so tomorrow afternoon, Friday, which is the 14th of June, looks good. Looks
good.
really good. 0 knots to 4 knots up until about 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So if you're going to go offshore, tomorrow evening might be the case, but Stuart, that swell's going to start picking up.
Yeah, it is, mate. So we've got a big southerly front coming from down Sydney way, and Dougie, the swell is going to follow.
It is
Yes.
throughout most of the weekend.
Yes, it does look fantastic.
And Saturday morning, you've got a reprieve till about probably 6 o'clock.
Yep.
And then it comes in about 18 knots. So they're saying at the moment. Look, it might be a bit better in close, but out wide it's going to be blown at least 18 to 20 knots. And then Sunday, it actually goes from southwest, that's southwest on Saturday. So in close might be okay. A few cobia, snap around.
Yep.
Mackerel,
Yep.
unbelievable.
Yep. Still a bit
Spotty,
of everything.
Spanish.
Yeah. A few longtail.
Yep, it's all happening.
Yep.
And the fishing's actually not too bad. It's just this weather might give us a bit of a downturn. But anyhow, Sunday goes to a southerly, quite a brisk southerly at around about 25 to 30 knots.
I'll probably say that's more than brisk, but anyway.
Okay, yes, quite strong.
It's very strong. Yeah.
So the hairs in your nostrils.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we'll quickly talk about offshore first. So the last week or this week just gone, we've had a lot of reports of good fish. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get out, and Stu, you didn't get a chance to get out this week, did you?
Nah, not offshore, mate. No.
So we had guys getting snapper in close. Although last Sunday was a bit of a quiet bite. Some guys did all right, some guys didn't. And then the guys that went at 36 fathoms got better snapper, and the guys that went to 50 fathoms got lots of snapper. Also a lot of pearlies. The pearlies are really on, Stuart.
Yep.
They've been good. Ball jigs, absolutely smashed them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
that
those
type of
two.
thing, yeah. So 36s and 50s, you can use like that around about that 100 to 120 gram top size. They work an absolute treat.
Yep.
Shimano, Daiwa, Japanese brands, Dougie. We've got quite
Yeah.
a range downstairs.
Big range, Stuart. We put so many people onto these jigs. Like, seriously, they're a very easy jig to use, and they are just so productive. But you've got to use them like gear, Stuart.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're talking like, I don't know, probably P3 line max.
Yeah, maximum, yeah.
And,
And they work really, really well with
Soft
that P
tip
one.
rod.
Yeah, because you've got small hooks, but you never straighten the hooks and you never pull the hooks out because you're using that light line and soft rods, and it just all works in harmony together.
It does.
They are so good.
The lip hooks.
They are so good. We've caught so many fish on them, Dougie. And I've even seen you catch fish on them.
Well,
so.
thank you, Stuart.
I mean-
Yes, I have done that.
Smaller ones than mine, but that's all right.
Okay,
Fish, yeah.
that's it. That's right. Yeah, we'll get back to that soon.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, guys, further from there, the guys fishing out on the 50 fathoms, fishing the outside edge, 120 metres, getting really good pearlies. A few good kings still around, a few amberjack. Some really big Maori cod at the moment.
Yeah.
In everywhere, from 24 fathoms out to 50s. They've been like in that 45, 50 centimetre, 2 to 3 kilo size. Those things are so good to eat.
They are.
So good.
Really, really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
There's been actually a few rosy jobfish around and a few hustler as well out wider, which for us is a bit of a bonus down the Gold Coast here compared to up north. But they're really good. And then the guys fishing out further, Stuart, on Marcus that works here, went out on last Sunday, I think,
Yeah.
out to Riviera Grounds, and they got some really nice bar cod, and they were jigging actually with same sort of jig as this, Stu.
Yeah. So mustard rip roller, about a
Yep.
500 grammer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have a massive range of jigs from 400 to a kilo.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Probably 100 different
Yeah.
jigs. Look, guys, he was catching quite a lot of fish on that.
Yeah, he got tile fish and a few exotic
Yeah,
stuff
tilefish
as
was
well,
like
so.
a big parrot type fish. Very nice meat. Really, really good. So the guys that went up north got a lot of flame snapper,
Yeah.
a few bar cod, a lot of ornate jobfish and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
and that was on the rigs that we do here in store,
Yep,
Dougie. So
correct.
just the standard deep drop rigs, pearly type flame snapper rig, bit of everything. We do one with the bigger hooks as well for those barcode and all that type of stuff as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Stewie, we'll just go back inside to 100 metres. So a few guys are jigging up kings again, and those kings weren't bad size, around that sort of 6 to 10 kilo size.
Yep.
Jig wise, Stewie, around 200 grams if you're fishing like a P3 or P4.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah,
so that's
really
one of the
good.
better ones.
That's a Japanese made jig.
Yep.
Really good.
But Dougie,
yeah.
longer, skinnier jigs
Yeah.
do work if you're using a little bit
Faster,
longer line. So
working faster.
that's only 120 grams, so it's probably going to sink about the same rate as that 200 grammer, just because of the shape.
Yep.
So jig shape is a really big thing.
Yep.
Longer it is, skinnier it is, thinner it is,
Yep.
sinks faster, less resistance.
Perfect. Now, Stuart, we've been waiting maybe nearly 12 months, probably 9 months, for Wilson to bring out their electric reel combo.
Yeah.
And it's finally arrived
That's right.
onto our doorstep
Yep.
in a couple of sizes. This is one of the bigger ones. It's sort of the mid-size, actually. The big one's still yet to come.
Yep.
This is a 5,000 size reel, sorry, in the assist reels. And with the assist battery, you can actually see, you can see the batteries on there, and you can see the number on the screen there, perhaps. And Stu, this is a really good rod. It's a live fiber rod.
It is, mate. Yeah,
It's
plenty of
quite
power. It's a
long.
little bit longer. So if
Yeah.
you've got a boat with a pod on the back of your
Yeah.
outboards, this will clear those outboards and
Yeah.
you'll be fishing fine.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a very nice tip. It's rated to P8,
Yep.
3 to 8, which is sort of around that 40 to 100 pound.
Yep.
And the battery's actually on the side here, Stu, so it gives a bit of a crank there,
Yeah,
mate.
so they do come with a lead as well, so you can strap it to the rod. But yeah, that's it. It's all powered up and that's going, you know. So it's quite quick, Dougie.
Yeah.
It's just wound up a couple of meters and
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
good, very good. And the beauty is if you have struggled to wind up in deep water, or if you need help in doing that, or you want to just enjoy life a bit better, guys, something like that combo, this is the reason I've been hanging for, because that comes with the battery, which is the battery's around about that $400 mark. So the whole thing on that bigger size is, that one there's I think the $12.99 retail, and the small size, slightly smaller reel with the battery and the rod, again with the whole package, without the line though, is $11.99.
yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, so
It's
we've-
probably the cheapest electric combo on the
Combo,
market.
that's right.
Yeah.
Normally that sort of price without the battery,
Yep.
which is always another $400. So we got those here, and we'll have them out on display over the weekend.
Yes.
Yep. Street, that's about it for sure. Oh, my mates went out spanner crabbing on. My brother went out spanner crabbing too last Friday or Saturday. A lot of big spanner crabs, really good. Just straight east to Q1, 50 metres. You'll see the pros out there. Yep, and don't put your line in the same area as the pros, because you may lose your pots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go into the jumping pin area now. Stu, have you seen the post that Ross McCubbin put up a couple of days ago? And we heard about it earlier on in the week, so they've been there all week. They're probably still there now. The bait, the tailor, the long tails, spotty mackerel, it's all happening inside the bar and just outside, but only inside.
Yeah.
The only thing is you've got to be careful of the big swell coming through this week.
Yeah.
Just don't go near those waves. But if the bait gets pushed in and that's in your zone, you get out there, you cast metals, you cast little stick baits. Stu's got some here.
Yeah, so
Yep.
little metals, if you just want to run basic stuff, the little armor's always really hard to beat. Dougie, the boys actually use these ones, the little Smarky Vortex.
I love the Vortex. I've got a lot of spotties on there this season, and
Yep.
And Taylor, of course.
And that paint just
Yeah.
doesn't chip off, it is
Nah,
tough.
it's
So
tough.
you buy a colour that you like and it stays like that until you get bitten off.
Doesn't chip off, but I've got tooth marks. A lot of them.
Yeah.
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 Dog got hold of it.
And then if Dougie, there's always a bit bigger stuff. So
Yep.
a few mackerel and stuff like that, long tail, as you said.
Yep.
Little slow sinking stick baits are working an absolute treat. You can sink it through those little pesky tailor and catch the bigger stuff underneath, or swimming around them, that type of thing. And
Yeah, the tailors feed on the bait, and there's other predators feed on the tail.
yeah. So a couple of little sinking stick baits there to give a shot.
Give that
But
a crack.
yeah, definitely that run-in tide's had all that bait, so you don't have to be real early over the weekend. And you've probably got a low tide of what, about 10?
This weekend around about that. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So around lunchtime, you know, and
Yep.
these fish are feeding on tide more than time.
Yeah.
So
I know it's going to be rough up there, but Sunday with that howling subtly and clean water pushing through,
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be going off.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be really good. Just watch out, because it does get very rough. It's very
It
open.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's been one thing that's happening there. Obviously, there's been tail on the beach there on the corner,
Yep.
and around heading down towards Tipler's Way on the beach, on the main side of the beach.
Yeah.
White in the basin, flaties in the basin. Back blocks too. You went flathead fishing.
Yeah, it was a little bit average. There wasn't heaps of bait up there, Dougie. So I think
No, but
they're
you'll
just
find the
probably
bait,
more,
mate.
bit
You'll
more
find the bait.
concentrated. but,
Yep.
lots and lots of prawns up there. People might have saw it. We put up a little video.
Yeah.
I encourage people to take the day off work and go prawning. Now, look, probably wasn't the best thing to do on your boss's Facebook page. However, if you did, or if you've got the chance to, I'd definitely encourage it. But look, they smash
What are you
the
talking
prawns.
to? You're talking like take the sickie, mate.
Yeah, well, maybe just a little one, just in the morning. Just
okay.
arrive late.
Yeah,
Take your
right.
kids to school
Right. Well,
and do it on the low tide. But
just don't do what Stewie did and not have the cast in the
yeah,
boat
that's
with
right.
you.
We always say put a
That
cast
must
in
have
the boat.
really hurt you,
It was
Stewie, to
very
see
bad.
that.
Yeah, so look,
It'll be like, I don't know.
it was
Can't
bad.
say-
Yeah, so
can't
kilo
compare it.
every cast, like they was absolutely smashing them. So I just had to drive past them. That's
Yeah.
all right.
That's all right, Stewie.
It's all right, mate. We got our fair share this year, so it's okay.
Okay, good.
But yeah, that was up around
Yep.
Jake as well. I've had mates go the last couple of days and they're still there, Dougie. So
Yeah,
tied
so
around the
Low tide?
low tide, last to run out, first to run in.
Yep.
Tied around the jetty there, you will catch a few.
Yep.
Yep.
Probably catch it off the jetty.
You
there.
catch
If
it
you-
off
if you've
the
got a
jetty.
boat,
Yep.
maybe just go there and have a look around that low tide time.
Yep.
Yep, hour before.
Yep.
Okay, so there's been a few crabs around, but the crabs have been a bit quiet. The muddies, there's still a few around, but they're a bit quiet. Flatties wise, look, I'd definitely have a crack. I know Stu had a crack at the back blocks there, just searching around trying to find the bait.
Yeah.
Maybe have a go around Tippler's Channel. I like this tide actually, the run out tide in the morning.
Yeah, Tippler's Channel and
Bottom
around.
tide first to run in, Pandanus Island.
Yeah. Bedrooms
Yeah,
area.
that area is really, really good. Give that a go and maybe troll the edge of the flats as it's draining off as well.
Yep.
With deep diving lures, I don't know if you've already here. I got a couple there, Stu.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, couple
Yeah.
little. So very small for flatties this time of year. A, generally smaller fish, but B, the
Small
bait
bait.
is smaller. So just small stuff. That's a little Rapala on the top. That's a little dial one on the bottom. They work an absolute treat. And Dougie, that casting stuff.
Yeah, keep
So
it small.
cast a minnow type style. Like even up to this 5 inch, I wouldn't go any bigger than
No,
5. But those little fellas there. That's a little mustard one on that one there. They work an absolute treat. And then the S-tackle, fishtail minnow, always pretty good as well.
Yeah,
So,
I actually used it. I went out fishing on Tuesday morning, I think it was.
yeah.
We used the S-tackle in the 4-inch minnow in the Pilcher colour and did really well. We got 10 flatties in about an hour. So,
Yeah.
but one of our customers was out there with the pad tail, I think it's
Yeah.
called, on the day before and on the Broadwater. This has come back down the Broadwater now. And he got one, it was 86 or 88 centimetre.
Yeah.
Pretty good flatty.
Mm.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
done, Jerry, on that one. Stuart, so there's a few flatties down around the little shots and browns. And that
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. Around there.
That-
Yeah.
Between just north of Sovereign, guys, around that area, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Water clarity is really important. So as long as the water's clear, you'll catch them. But if the water's not clear, you won't catch them, of course.
Yeah.
You won't catch them as good.
As good, yeah.
Is it-
So we do have southerly winds, so it won't be
Yeah.
too bad over the weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Clean water holds the bait, which holds the fish.
Yep.
Look for the pelicans. Look for the birds in the water. Yeah.
Yep.
And throw your line around them. Don't
Yeah.
throw it on them.
Yep.
Okay. Stewie. So flatties also probably try around the seaway, maybe not worth a crack.
Yeah. Yeah. Around the
Yeah.
seaway, that big bank just north of the seaway there, is it? Is that Perry's?
Perry's Bank's north, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
on the
so-
Stratty side.
That's right. So around there, casting hard bodies on that running
Yeah.
tide of the morning, always going to work as afternoon. Sorry,
Mm.
always going to work as well. There are a couple of new ones that we've got, but yeah, don't be afraid to throw that bigger size lure around those shallow water because there's always generally that little bit bigger
Yep.
bait. So mullet
Yep.
schools and stuff like that going through.
Yeah. Now the other thing that's happening is garfish. The garfish are still here and they're huge. And the other day I was at flatty fishing, they're just all around the boat. I don't have any
Yep.
gar gear, be like your cast net scenarios too.
Yeah.
But we're actually doing a seminar on gar fishing this Thursday coming.
Yep.
I know it doesn't sound like going gar fishing, but it's actually really good fun.
Yeah, it
It's
is,
beautiful to eat, great fun for the kids. They can watch the float, they jump out of the water, do acrobatics, and it's really good fun.
Yep.
So and very very easy to catch. So if you're interested, book in next Thursday.
Yep.
Stewie, whiting at the river, still
Yep.
up there.
Yeah, still up
Yep.
the Nerang. Yep.
Yeah, actually they've been getting during the day too, right up at Carrara way. So from Carrara at the near the stadium there, all the way back down to sort of Sorrento.
Yep.
It's been pretty good during the day.
Yeah.
Yep, give that a crack. On the bends where the bank's a bit shallow on the corners of the river, give that a go. Stuart, also I've heard of plenty of bream around and some really big bream. I've been seeing some real big ones coming in.
Yep.
Into bream fishing and a few hairtail around.
Yeah. A few
Yep.
hairtail around Southport jetties and stuff like that overnight.
Yep. And the squid, Stu. What's
And
that?
there is definitely squid. So squid fishing in the last week has been still pretty good.
Yeah, it has.
They've definitely moved from out the front of bigger type area,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
low,
yeah,
like Labrador.
Yeah.
They've moved up or down.
yeah, that's
They've
right.
vacated that area.
Yep. So they're only around Big Roherd and even the Grand area on the high tide for half an hour. They'll come on,
Yep.
and then they just disappear.
Yep.
But as you said, from SeaWorld up to the boats at the marinas up at Southport or Surface, and also from sort of, I guess, Shearwater Canal entrance down to the marina at Reno Bay.
Yep.
Give that a go and see how you go. Squid jigs, we have got, I'm seriously telling you now, I don't know, maybe
We've got a lot.
200 or 300 different models. We have a lot of Japanese squid jigs, Yazuri, Yamashita, Shibano Daiwa, of course, and every other brand you can think of. And there's a great range there, so you can do every type of squid jig to help you out. And if you get a chance to get at Moreton Bay, obviously there's lots of big calamari tiger squid up there.
Yep.
We could teach you about that as well. But yeah, so the squid's been a happening thing. Stewie, that's probably it for the Broadwater. Future Valley, if your tail have been around, if you find the bait as well.
Yeah, around the seaway, like run in tide, and up around the marina. Yep.
Very good. Dam. Yeah.
Dam, bass fishing. This time of year, Dougie, very cold of a morning, mate. So
getting cold.
Surface bite, don't worry about it. Leave it at home. Yep. More trolling, slow stuff, spinnerbaits down deep, like we always say, but trolling stuff like those RMGs. Very slow, just on the electric, or if you're paddling, just slowly paddle along the tree line, and you will still catch them.
Yep. So I like to try and find structure or bass schooled up in around about sort of 28 feet deep, which is about 9 metres, 8 or 9 metres deep.
Yep.
Try and get your lures down around about 4 metres and drop them a long way back behind your kayak or your boat and just get that lure working down deep as you can.
Yeah.
And that's how you catch them. If it's in that, they'll come up to that depth from down there. Yeah. Okay, that's probably it on the fishing scene, Stu, I think. Nothing else you can sort of cover there, mate?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay,
Yeah, the beach down this end's had a few wide in and dart in those shallow
Oh, yes,
gutters.
right. The tail have been good, Stu.
A few tailors starting to come through as well.
About the beach, sorry guys.
Yeah.
So down, obviously down south of sort of Cabrita, and up towards just south of the rock wall, south rock wall of Tweed River has been really good, and also if you got the beach on the around Mermaid as well, not too bad as well, and Stratty. Yep, but the swell's coming up, the wind's coming up, so if you're going to do it, it'll have to be tomorrow night.
That's right.
It'll maybe Saturday if you're lucky.
Yeah, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning might go to Wesley, that's right. Yeah, give it a crack. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for listening in to us. We hope you get out this weekend, be safe out in the water, watch the swell. Please watch the seaway, get run out tide in the morning. And just watch the weather, because it changes all the time.
It does.
Yep, and don't forget about our seminar on catching garfish next Thursday night. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
See you, bye.
Bye.